I loved when the jokes were about me. I thought they were so fun. I
This
didn't
is
like the
softest
Bro,
way that
fuck
person
affected
on
the
you
the
and
jokes.
team. You're
Tom
right.
Brady, bro.
You're right,
Fuck
bro.
Tom Brady.
You're right, bro.
Fuck Tom Brady.
You're right.
There we go.
From one disappointment, we'll move on to another disappointment. And that disappointment would be Tom Brady and his disappointment in the fact that he allowed himself to get roasted on Netflix for about 3 hours live. And he said, for himself, he doesn't really regret it. He can take it, but he said he regretted it for Giselle and his kids. Like, he regrets putting them through that because he didn't. If you're going into a roast, people about to talk mad shit. They're gonna tell you the most vile, horrendous shit you've ever heard about yourself. They're gonna
That's a
air
roast.
all your dirtiest laundry out there, but it's all in good fun. But he says he regrets it.
Would y'all
My
like to
thing
see
is,
the
With
video?
the karate
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Let's see what the video says.
Hold on, give me a second. Hold up. Okay.
I don't understand the mentality of having to regret about it if you're gonna volunteer for it.
Right.
I wonder, does he get
You
paid for that?
know, that's the thing is that you know what you sign up for.
Yeah, he
You
got paid
go
for it.
into that.
You should know.
You go into that knowing people are there to talk shit about you in any
Right.
regard. So,
Right.
and they're gonna pull out every little thing that's ever come out on social media, that's ever been exposed about you. They're gonna pull out all the stops. Nothing's gonna be sugar coated. Nothing's gonna be, oh well, we were just joking about
Nothing is out
this.
of
No,
bounds. Nothing is off limits.
nothing is filtered.
It's a roast.
So why the hell would you sit there after the fact and be like, well, I mean, now I feel kind of bad because my kids and Giselle, and I mean, bro, you put yourself in that position, it's what happens. That's why it's called a fucking roast. That's
Right.
what they do. They
Yep.
roast your ass all fucking night. And I'm just surprised that it lasted 3 hours, to be honest with you. I thought that maybe, 2 hour special, okay, we're good. But no, 3 hours, 3 whole hours with just people just ragging on you, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy to
And
me.
this clip is courtesy of the Pivot. So please don't come after us. We gave you credit. Don't mark this.
We gave you shine, Pivot.
Don't be striking us after this shit. Come on now.
Don't be stingy. It's good content.
Son
Okay.
of a bitch. I can't hear shit.
Do we get the audio though?
Can't hear anything for real?
Can't hear nothing.
Not a darn thing.
Well, I don't know why. Because I can hear it.
Roast.
Loud as day. Clear.
Big bag of nothing on our end.
Well, that was nice to hear from those guys from the Pivot.
Wasn't it? And
we didn't want to risk it.
That was a very interesting take.
Let's do another. Wait. Hold on. We can do this again. Hold on.
Rewind.
Bro, I swear I saw
Click.
Coach Jones at the South game. I was sitting right next to a guy that looked like it was Coach Jones, and I didn't want to say anything. But anyway, Tony Hinchcliffe killed it. Nikki Glazer dominated that role.
Yes.
Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer bombed. I did not think their set was good.
Their bit was absolute trash and racist at the same time.
Ben Affleck, oh my god, bro, he got the hell out of Dodge right after he finished his set. Like
he knew.
So he committed to the joke, but the joke didn't land from the jump, and then he just stayed with it. It was like, bro, just
Leave it alone. Just
pivot, bro. Pivot.
leave it alone.
Walk off. Like, get off that joke. Bill Belichick did really well. Drew Bledsoe caught a lot of shit. And you could tell he was nervous. Randy Moss was nervous, but he did well. Gronk was fucking Gronk. Julian Edelman did well.
Hey, Gronk was actually pretty good, bro.
So who did I say? Sam
But-
Trey was
Trash,
good.
bro.
But there again, you got to remember these are not comedians.
Right.
They are all ex football players, ex athletes, ex coaches, whatever they are. You know, the ones that were disappointing were mostly all the comedians that bombed. Like you said, Bert and
Tom.
whatever
Got
Tom's
y'all
said
regretting
that
the
shit
roast.
was not good. Nikki Glazer to me was probably by far the best out of all of them.
I
The
skipped
best.
Kim Kardashian altogether. I couldn't tell
Yeah.
you one thing she said.
Yeah, it was suffering to sit through and listen
Yeah.
to most of them. But for the most part, I mean, again, like you guys said, it was all done in good fun. So it is what it is. It's a roast.
Hey, you guys, I think I figured out what I did. What your producer did wrong. Let's see if this works now.
Let's see if he
You
produces.
know, we
right
asked each
first
other
time.
on the show if we could sit there and have gotten roasted. I said, just remind me of the camaraderie, locker room, all that other stuff. What's your biggest takeaway from that? Like, did you learn anything new about yourself?
I loved when the jokes were about me. I thought they were so fun. I didn't like the way that it affected my kids. So it's the hardest part about like the bittersweet aspect of when you do something that you think is one way and then all of a sudden you realize I wouldn't do that again because of the way that it affected actually the people that I care about the most in the world. When I was going through all the Deflategate stuff in 2015, 2016, I watched 3 things on TV. I watched Premier League soccer, I watched golf, and I watched comedy shows. Because every time I turn on SportsCenter, I was like, are you kidding me?
Right.
So it's like, I just want to like laugh. It's a good lesson. Like for me as a parent, I'm going to be a better parent as I go forward because of it. Like if we're not laughing about things, we're crying.
Hold up. Limitless.
I don't understand
You know, we
how doing a roast and regretting it is going to make you a better parent.
I don't understand
Yeah.
why. I don't understand why he regrets the roast because of his kids. How it affected his kids when you should have known full well that, bro, this is a roast. We about to tear your ass up. Like, your kids not off limits. Your wife not off limits. Mama and daddy not off limits. Like, the only person off limits in here is Jesus.
Yep.
You about to
Well,
catch this butt cut.
Not
That's what it
even that,
is.
but like, I mean, he wasn't
Like-
even. The kids weren't brought up at all. Thankfully,
It's you know what? He's still tender dick about Giselle. That's what it is.
it's not. It's that she was upset. That's his kid's mother, bro.
Because he
Yeah,
told her to
Giselle.
go to jujitsu to learn self-defense, and then she left him. And now here we
Karate
are.
guy.
Yeah.
And, like they've been letting
I
it
don't.
go.
If it was going to be like that, why would you let your kids watch it anyway?
Exactly.
Why would you do that? Number one, and then number two, you know, and I think I told y'all this when I was watching it when it first came on. I didn't appreciate the fact that he got up when somebody first made the joke about Giselle, and he was like, "Hey, don't fucking do that again."
No,
Like,
it was
bro,
about
that wasn't
Robert
about.
Kraft.
That wasn't about.
It was
Oh
Robert
yeah,
Kraft.
that was about Kraft. Yeah. Oh, well, I didn't appreciate that. Like, bro, Kraft not off limits in here.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
he was
bro,
fucking with
come
the
on.
fucking
And
masseuses,
and
bro.
it
Like,
came
come on,
out
bro.
after the fact that was one of the rules was don't talk about Robert Kraft and happy endings. I'm like, how are you gonna have that rule?
Rules
It
in
don't
a
even
row.
affect you, bruh.
Rules in a roast, bro. Come on,
Robert Kraft was laughing, fam.
Bro. Like, you shouldn't have agreed to have a roast. Like, Bro, that just goes back to the quarterback. He's the softest guy on the team. The kicker
Man,
has more.
stop,
Yep.
bro. Stop
Yep.
fucking
Kicker
hating.
got more fucking.
Okay, you're
Yep.
right. You're right. Dak is the softest
Bro, fuck
person on
you
the
and
team.
Tom
You're right.
Brady, bro.
You're right,
Fuck
bro.
Tom Brady.
You're right, bro.
Fuck Tom Brady.
You're right.
There we go.
Now,
Dak,
now
you're right. You're
That
right. You said it, you
escalated
said it
quickly,
right,
bro.
we're on
Quickly.
Dak
like
now.
that.
Now we're on Dak. All right.
He
Move it
did.
along.
Hey, he just said the quarterback is the softest person on the team, and I said the same. I was
Move
just
it along.
agreeing.
Let's move it
I was
along.
just agreeing, bro. That's all.
It's always the khaki colored brothers. I always want to point out some shit.
These
Come
light
on now,
skinned
bro.
the light skinned
These
y'all
some-
supposed to
these-
stick together. That light skinned bro.
Hey man.
Anyway.
But yeah, man, I just think that you know, I don't come from this era where we make rules in a roast. Like the roast was no holds bar.
Yep.
Anything goes, nothing's off limits. Like the Jamie Foxx era when he terrorized that young comedian. I can't remember his name. When
Boy,
was
he
just
ate him
tanking.
up, dog. He
was
ate him
tanking,
up.
bro. And that dude came back out and was like, "Yeah, Jamie Foxx killed my career." When you could have used that to help your career, and like, you just had to play the role, bro. But yeah, I didn't appreciate those are the two things I didn't appreciate about this roast. Like, Kraft you shouldn't have been that fucking upset about Kraft and that joke.
Right.
Number one and number two, bro. If you should have thought about, quote, the effect that this would have on your kids prior to doing this, because the number one thing that people were going to talk about is Giselle leaving you for the fucking karate guy. So,
Yep.
Well, there was rumors and talks that Kevin Hart was going to come out in a jujitsu gi,
Damn.
but somebody talked him out of doing it. So
He should have done it.
I mean, that would
That
have
would've been-
he should have done it.
that
I
would have
think it
been
would have been
hilarious.
hilarious as fuck if he would have did that.
Lean into the bit. I would say go in on that, but